Had Sidney Crosby played in Wayne Gretzky's era, do you think he would be the all-time point scorer?
Probably. I think he would be like a complete freak to them. He would be the most conditioned athlete in the league, one of the strongest, fastest for sure. Probably have the best shot. Now, this is the interesting thing. Does he get to play with all his equipment? Or does he have to play in 80s equipment?
Which is different, heavier. I'm sure he'd be fine, though.
Like, when did Gretzky play through? Like, when started?
1979 to 99.
1999.
Okay, so through that entire era, if Crosby gets all that time from 2016 Crosby, equipment and everything, how many points did he score? Like,
it's hard to say because it's funny. I was talking to someone about this over the Christmas break. It's easy to talk about Gretzky's era as being crap, and it was.
Boy, it was fun, though.
yeah,
He had 1,000 more points than anyone else.
Yeah.
Like, other players played in that era. Like, I know his era wasn't that great, but in that era, he was way ahead of anybody. He was the most dominant player of any one era that anyone ever was.
Sorry, anyone what?
He was the most dominant player of any one era.
I'm sorry, what?
God damn it, Adam.
Hey, what?
Any one era.
any what?
I don't get it. I'm stupid.
Sorry, era?
Era, Steve? This is your
I'm
show,
so
Steve.
sorry.
How dare
He's the most dominant player of any one era.
Thank you.
God,
Was that audible blue balls? I'm sorry.
Steve just doesn't get things sometimes.
That was a hard one to pick up.
Every show.
That was hard to pick
No,
up.
okay,
That
you
was
could
not his
argue
fault.
Bobby Orr was the best player of all time. Okay, fine. You could argue Mario Lemieux was the best player of all time. There's a decent argument for that. Okay, fine. I've seen people say Crosby. Fine. Gretzky was easily the most dominant in his own era, and it's not close. It's simply not close. He fucking destroyed his era.
I know. I don't have any problem with Gretzky being called the best player of all time.
Like you look at those Oilers dynasties and the amazing players on those teams. Gretzky was still like doubling them up in points. How is that possible? You're on the same team. You're on the same line.
216 points in one season. 92 goals.
What's the assist stat? If he never scored any goals, he'd still lead the entire NHL in points.
The NHL's all-time goal-scoring leader, if he didn't score a single goal, would still lead the NHL in scoring all time.
Yeah, I'm sorry. He's the best player of all time, period. End of story. I didn't say he's the best skilled.
Most dominant.
Okay. Semantics. Best player of all time. Most dominant. But actually most dominant. You're right, Steve.